I don't know if this thing is actually working or not, so I guess we'll see in a second. Hi, everybody. Oh, well, it looks like it is working. Yay! Well, that's great. How's everybody doing? What's up, friends? Charles says hi. Sorry that I'm a little late. I had to chat with my wife real quick. She is a very special lady. I'm very lucky. What's up? Oh, wait a minute. I see people I know in here. Hi. Sorry, a lot of you have tags, call signs that I think I recognize, but I'm terrified that I'm gonna say the wrong thing. You're still mad about it. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I hope everyone's doing well. And please be patient with me. This is my first time doing any kind of signing and stuff, and I just logged onto the thing. Brian Weiser? What's up, dude? Oh my god, we got Insomniac royalty up in here. Oh man. For those of you who don't know, Brian Weiser is a member of the creative team for the Spider-Man games and for, I'm sure, many wonderful future Insomniac titles. And he's a really great people. I'm proud that I've gotten to work with him. Mike, what's up, brother? And I'm sure people are on here saying all kinds of hellos, and if I pass by you, I promise I'm not doing it to be rude. Hi. I'll try to keep up as best I can. If you had bending abilities, which element would you bend? Oh, I don't know. I think my wife would say by default I'm a firebender, and I think that's true. Yeah, whether I want it or not, firebending would have to be it, I think. I've got a temper, and it's taken me a long time to try to figure it out. Jeff, what's up, brother? Oh my gosh. I am rude, it's true. Ronnie, hi. Oh man, there are so many cool people on here. Nah, I'm an earthbender. Oh, well, that would be pretty dope. Especially because I'd love to metal bend. I mean, bloodbending would be pretty dope too, but you know. Oh, Zuko's amazing. Sharon, an earthbender. She's certainly grounded. My wife Sharon is certainly grounded enough to be an earthbender. I think if judging by the way she is patient and deals with my bullcrap, I would say she's probably a air or waterbender. Though I'm not sure which. Sharon just came on the chat. I'm an earthbender? Oh my gosh. Good morning. Mr. Charles, can you say hello to my friend George? Hello, George. Oh man, these are blown by so fast. Okay, so as far as stupid things Charles did when he was younger, I think, especially when he was younger, he got in a lot of trouble stealing alcohol for his dad, which is dumb for a couple of different reasons. And I think he got caught, and that's one of the things that's kind of led him to where he is. And someone said, they were asking about dream roles. Someone just said Dutch. Does that mean that Ben's up on this chat? Oh, Ben must be in this chat. Man, I'm missing everything. What's up, Ben? One of the coolest dudes you'll ever meet. I hope you guys, I'm sure you guys have all met Ben and Roger and Rob and all these wonderful folks in person. Oh God, how do I, Ben, you're asking, I don't even know how to do this. All right, guys. See if it works. How the hell does that work? I just accepted it and it won't go. Oh,
Hey, I hate that I interrupted. You were saying such nice things.
yeah. What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm just wanted to come and support and let you know I'm so happy that everybody's going to get a chance to intersect with you.
Oh, man.
Folks, he won't say because he's too humble, but this man, Noshir, is one of the great actors I've ever worked with. Come on! You're going to have to hear it! You're going to have to hear it! The things that this guy can do.
I'm going to walk away
you
for
guys,
a sec.
You guys don't know the things that this guy can do because he makes it all look so easy. He saves other actors time. He saves the animators a shit ton of time. If you are looking to make a project better, you're looking for Noshir. And I wish you'd been in Tombstone with everybody, man.
I would have loved to. And I really wanted to, but uh, I have some immune compromised family members, and my big thing was I'd love to do it. I just need to be able to do it safely. And after a lot of back and forth, then the Tombstone folks were really, really kind and tried to do everything they could to accommodate me. But at the end of the day, I was going to be in a closed room packed with a ton of people, and I would have loved to have been there, mainly because I just want to get to see all of you again and hang with everybody. But there was no way for me to do it, and
well, I can tell you this much: you were there in spirit, you were there in story, you were there, in everything but person. But I'm so happy that you get a chance to intersect. And years ago, Noshir, I did a Ask Me Anything, my first AMA on Reddit, and
Reddit?
you showed up. And you put the nicest thing about me down there, and I was like, the day will come that I can return the favor. I don't think this is the day. This does not seem nearly this does not seem nearly a repayment, but I miss you, man.
Oh, dude,
Miss
I
you.
miss you too, brother. I miss you too, and I'm so thrilled to see all the big screen success you've been having with Guardians and all that stuff. Holy cow, nuts, man.
Yeah, nothing to it, man. Just took 27 years.
Well, and let that be a lesson for anyone on this chat who is looking to become an actor. There are very few people that are going to just find that instant celebrity, right? It's not a sprint; it's a marathon, and I think Ben is a great example of what happens when you stay committed and you do the good work and you build that body of work, and people come to know you and your name that people throw around with love and kindness and reverence, and that's what leads to careers like Ben's. It's certainly what I hope for eventually. So, awesome.
Come on, man. You have got a career that is the envy of mine. It's the envy of everybody's. Come on, dude. Listen.
I'm not any big screens, brother.
We all ran off to join the circus, and you and I both found. We may be behind the elephant and the zebra doing the twirls, but we're in the damn circus, man. And that's it. That's it. But what you and Sharon have built, and I'm proud to know you, man. And I look forward to the next time that you and I get to work together.
Well, I mean, I know that they reached out to me about Deadwood, is it?
Oh yeah,
are you gonna be there?
I am waiting to hear, but it's my intention to be there. I don't want to get ahead of anything, but I sure hope so. We couldn't have had a better time in Tombstone.
It sounds like
and
you guys had an amazing time.
Well, the thing, and to turn this to the people that are here online, lucky enough to be getting a signature from you, the thing that Tombstone sort of taught me, it was 105 degrees, and people were online for 6 hours, 7 hours just to meet us.
Wow!
And after 100 degrees, 6 hours in the sun, my expectation is that they would show up pissed off, and they not only were they not pissed off, we get to be, because of Red Dead, and I know you've worked on a lot of sensational titles. I've been lucky enough to work on some too. But the community that this game fosters, and the kindness that the fans of this community, or the fans of this project, show one another, makes me so damn proud, man, to just be a part of, you know?
It's pretty wild. I haven't had a lot of experiences like I have with Red Dead. I think I speak for a lot of us when I say it really spoiled me. I mean, it's been really really great. It's been really really great, and I'm glad that regardless of who they play in the game, that I've come to love everyone in the cast so much. That's doesn't happen. I don't know about you, Ben. I develop friendships from cast and stuff, but it isn't often that, you know, years and years and years from now, I'm still in touch and wanting to hang with folks. You know, that's really wild. It's really wild.
It's
Yeah.
singular. I mean, and I've been around a long time. There's not a cast you're a part of it that you don't get to the end and you say, oh, we got to keep in touch. Oh, we got to
Yeah.
stay together.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to know. Never happens. This is something special.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
But
Ben, do you know, is there a way to add more than one
no,
person to the?
but I see that Kylie's here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just wish you
Uh,
well. I'm going to tell you it's just so wonderful to see you,
Dude, thanks
man.
for
And
coming by. That was such a pleasant surprise. I was not expecting that at all.
oh,
We got visited by RDR2 royalty people. No,
dude, you
RDR
are
royalty.
RDR2 royalty. Folks, would you please treat Noshir well and understand that this guy is humble to a fault. Let him know how fantastic he is. And he's fantastic, not just in Red Dead, by the way. He's fantastic in every video game you love. I enjoy kicking his ass in Spider-Man. I've enjoyed giving him hell in Fallout. This mofo is everywhere, and he's everywhere because he makes everybody else's life easier.
No,
You
that's
are a
very kind of you, dude.
a pro, my friend. Have a great
Thank
signing.
you, man. Thank you. Have a good one.
All
So
right,
good
my
to
friend.
see you.
It's great to see you. Later.
Bye. Kylie, I know that you said you're trying to get on, but I don't know how to do that. You're not even coming on as an option for me. Why would that be? Unless there's a way for me to check more options? It doesn't look like it. Huh. Kylie, did you try to join my chat? If you did, oh, I'm just saying hi. Never mind. Well, I'm so glad you came by, Kylie. I love you. For those of you that don't know, Kylie is the coolest, and even outside the gang is always looking out for everyone, which I'm grateful for. Oh my gosh, and this thing just keeps on going. How do I do this? Life is good, man. Life is good. Thanks for coming by. Okay, so it looks like I don't know if Kylie rolled out or not, but I can't seem to. Kylie! Bad Batch. Oh yeah, Bad Batch is coming. It's gonna be nuts. I hope you're ready. You're not, but I hope you're ready. So, do I know how to? Oh wait, can I do this? Did it work? Ah!
Wait, I think I'm on. Okay. Can you hear me?
You
I
sound
was
great.
just in the
You look
chat.
great.
I'm literally about to lay down an audition where I'm like sobbing and oh, and here comes my scene partner, my husband.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's my daughter. Oh wait, and Lewis. Have you met Lewis?
Oh, Lewis. Hi.
So I'm doing this like crazy audition where I'm going to be sobbing the whole time and I can't wear makeup. So I wasn't going to join your chat. I was at your video. I was just in the chat saying hi.
Oh, well, I certainly didn't mean to draft you into joining this motley crew, but I'm so glad you came by and said hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah. You
I
disappeared
think
for a
what
second.
happened was my daughter walked in and her headphones joined our Bluetooth thing.
Oh
Hi
man.
everybody. Yes, it's Miss Grimshaw. I'm here to straighten you out.
I don't know how someone plays a character like Grimshaw and then ends up being such a sweetheart in real life. Well, I mean, I guess Grimshaw is really, she's just tough love, but she really does love
She's
everybody.
tough love, but she's loyal and she loves her people. But I love you. Look at you. How lucky are these people? You never do this kind of thing, and I'm just
This is
thrilled
my
that you're
first
doing
one.
it. Oh, so exciting! What do you think, Lewis? What do you think?
Lewis, you have to
How's
wish me good luck,
Nala?
okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm about to burn this thing.
Okay, you
I wish Nala
start
was here. She'd
signing
love to say
stuff.
hello.
Yeah, where is he?
She
Grimshaw was the most
she's
oddly comforting character. That's so nice. Thank you. Oddly comforting.
I can understand that. It's weird to feel so comforted when someone's yelling at you so much.
I've told this story before, but the first day that I worked with Mia, who obviously plays Tilly, we hit it off so well, like right away. And in the very first like scene that we shot together is the one where I'm telling her to get to work, and she says, "Oh, but Miss Grimshaw, I don't feel good." And I say, "I don't care how you feel, girl. Get to work." And I have to throw her to the ground. And I was supposed to like grab her by her ear, and luckily, you know, our helmets had that arm for, so I was able to like grab her there, and it was like,
Oh my
I
God.
mean, I was so horrified that on day one, and of course, she and I are like inseparable beings now.
Yeah, I mean, I see you two all the time. Like, you guys just hang out all the time. I love that. I love that the gang has brought so many people together
Yeah,
in real life that otherwise never would have met. That's
me too. And I was just, when I was in the chat, I was texting with your beautiful wife, um,
ah,
who's in the chat. If those of you, I don't know if you guys know who Noshir is married to, but Sharon is a goddess and an incredible actress in her own right.
he
So
is amazing.
you guys are a power couple. Okay, well, I have to go now. I have to go turn my attention to this other thing, but I just love you,
Oh,
and I just wanted to say
I love you too, Kylie. Book it, book it.
thanks, man.
Send those
I'm gonna
tears.
go get my cry on. Get my cry on. Get
Have
to
fun.
work. Quit lazing around, Noshir. Just chatting with me. Get to work.
Oh God, oh God.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you later, Kylie. Love you. Oh man, she's the best. And I think I saw my lovely wife on here somewhere offer to bring Nala up. Bib, you're welcome to bring Nala up, but I think she's gonna be pretty bored hanging out here for an hour plus. Hi, Isabel. I'm sorry, I'm probably missing a ton of requests that there's blowing past. And I don't know who's gonna be at Deadwood, but I really hope that you all get to see everybody, and I hope that I get to be there. Please do a signing with Kotalo Prince. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I mean, this is the first one I've ever done. And if people like it and are interested in Prince for Sekiro or Yone or Gabe Diaz or Admiral Rampart or Kotalo or Mysterio or whoever, or Adrian Gray from Owl House, whatever you'd like, or Bodakuna, let me know, and I will try to make that happen. Charles never got yelled at by Grimshaw because he was always working. Yes, I was always hunting because that way I could avoid getting yelled at by Miss Grimshaw. That's a smart move on my part. Ah, Chad from last year, The Nightmare. The Chad says hi. Oh shit! Roger. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on this thing. Roger's on here. I think that was Roger. This thing moves so fast. I don't know how I'm supposed to keep up with everyone. Oh, I see the Night Sister in the chat. Hi. My goodness. Look at all these people on here. This is awesome. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna try to watch this as closely as I can. Yeah, we got graced by Mr. Arthur Morgan himself, Roger Clark, who is probably one of the most lovely people you'll ever meet. I hope you all get to meet him in person. But man, he sure can turn on the scary when he wants to. Good grief. Good grief. Okay, so I don't know. Well, let's be full disclosure. I don't know what I'm doing, but I've got posters and posters and posters and posters and posters, and apparently I was instructed that I have to do the VIPs first. And oh my god, people are asking for artwork on here. You people, I just want to make sure that you know, like, I have no artistic talent. I can barely walk and talk at the same time. Oh my god, Rogers. Let me see. I can do it. Will it work? Why do I always have to accept it like twice? It's like it wants me to triple make sure. Wow!
Always,
What's up, dude?
they're always asking you to draw stuff, aren't they, man? Oh my gosh! And then I tell them, hey, look, it's not going to be that good. And then they like, they ask you more then.
Oh god, it's like and
Just say,
pressure.
say a disclaimer, man. You should have seen some of the horses I draw. They've gotten marginally better, but they're still. Like,
Oh.
I need to tell you they're horses, you know.
I love it. I love it. I want to see some of this. I want to see some of this art. Yeah, because
Sorry, I just interrupted. You were just about to start. Sorry, everyone.
dude, you're not interrupting anything. What a way to kick it off.
Yeah, you can start if you want, and I'll talk to everyone who comments.
Yeah,
that could be helpful. Good to see you anyway, man. I like your T-shirt.
Oh, thanks, dude. I had my Outlaws for Life T-shirt on, and then birthday girl Nala decided to put her own autograph on it in mud. So I was like, okay,
nice.
change.
Oh,
But
how old's your dog now?
She just turned 4 yesterday. So
yeah, a Belgian Malinois, right?
Yeah, Malinois X. Yeah, she's half male.
You had your hands full. I know you train her very, very well, but oh my gosh, respect.
Oh, I mean, the first 2 years, because she was a rescue, you know, and they were gonna literally. My wife had been kind of just casually looking at adopting a puppy, and then during COVID, there was no one to staff all the shelters, so they were starting to cull all these dogs, and literally this lovely lady from a rescue was like, I'm traveling like 3 hours to pick up this puppy. If you will take her, I'm not normally I wouldn't even allow you to have a dog like this, but you can have her if you want. And Sharon was like, okay. Next thing we know, they told us she was like a German Shepherd mutt, and she'd be like 30 pounds. And then like 2 months later, they're like, oh, we found out that we found her parentage. Both her parents are LAPD canine units, and
those are awesome dogs, man. But they need stern hands.
Oh,
they're insane. They can jump like 25 feet.
I mean, she's got a ridiculous vert, and she just like, I think the thing that's been the hardest. I've never had a dog before. Was realizing the smarter the dog, the more willful they are. It's like a gifted kid, right? Like if you don't keep them occupied and keep them challenged, then they want to put that energy into breaking the rules because it's the most challenging thing that they can do.
Sure.
And that's been like you have to outlast her. You know, you have to be willing to stick by your guns and know that she's going to test that boundary like for days and days and days. But she's been awesome. How's your pup doing?
He's good. He's 5.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, he Molly ran over him.
What?
Yeah, this is last year.
Oh,
she was beside herself.
Oh, that must have been so scary for her.
Yeah, but he turned out he's fine,
man.
But yeah, he's good. He's good. Yeah,
tough.
He's
dog.
5 now.
Super dog. I love it. Maybe one.
Well, happy birthday to Nala.
Oh.
It's my eldest son's birthday today too.
Oh, well, please give him a hug and happy birthday from me and from everybody else. I'm sure everyone. Let's wish him happy birthday, huh?
Yeah. Thanks. He's playing so many instruments now at the moment.
What's he doing?
He's got a few. He's doing trumpet, piano, and acoustic guitar, and we got an electric guitar for Christmas. And now he's got a banjo, a ukulele, and a bass guitar.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's in about 3 or 4 months once he moves on to something else. I'm gonna have. No, I'm joking. He's really sticking to it. He's doing an excellent job.
Amazing. Yeah. Wow. Like, how did you discover his love for music? Did he, I mean...
We didn't. We just started saying, hey, take lessons. You know, that's what we usually do. Say, take these lessons. Oh, I don't like them. Oh, you sure? Oh, okay, fine. But we just keep throwing lessons at him and see what sticks.
Oh, that's cool. Man, well, I mean, how lucky is this kid that he gets the support of parents that are like willing to, you know, let him explore all the things he loves to do. That's wild, man. You're awesome.
Well, yeah, I'm not so good at the sports, but we were doing sports. We were doing basketball and football for a while, but that's fallen by the wayside a bit. Maybe we'll start up basketball again in the summer, but it's really cold up here now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, and so basketball and football are just like things he just naturally gravitated towards?
I don't know. No sports now at the moment, you know?
He's
swimming,
all music now.
Swimming, you know.
Man, that's wild. I love it. I love it. All these things that I get to look forward to.
Yeah.
It's kind of insane.
I'll let you get on with it because I think Joe wants to chat for a bit, and then I gotta. Cool. I can hear my in-laws coming now because Tucker's barking.
Ah,
so, yeah.
I love it.
I gotta cook.
For how long?
For sorry.
You said your in-laws are visiting?
Yeah, they're coming over for call it. They're just here for the day.
Rock on, man. Rock on. Well, I hope you guys have a great time.
We will do. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming by.
And good to see everyone in the chat. Have fun. Outlaws for life.
Outlaws for life, brother.
I saw a comment earlier. I'm terrible at Squelga. Sorry. I didn't move to Ireland until I was 12, so I didn't have to learn Gaelic. Anyways, all the best, guys.
Take care, my man. Thanks for swinging by.
I'll catch you later, Dan. Bye.
Have a good one, brother.
Dude.
Oh, man. That's awesome. All these cool people coming by. I did not expect this. Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to sign stuff, aren't I? My wife always keeping me on task. Holy moly. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Hey, I hope people swung by Joe's signing. Nice sister. Bye. Bye. Bo says hello. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but okay. Let's rock. So I guess I should keep this open. There's gonna be a lot more stuff to sign. This is gonna take a long time because I'm bad at this. All right, so man, number one on the signing is Maxime. Well, Maxime, thank you so much. Hey, Noshir, could you please doodle a bison and write always? Okay, how about this? Only because I don't want to rush it and totally mess this up. I will do the bison, but I'm going to do it later. Is that okay? I hope that's okay with people. So if you ask for artwork and it's something that I actually think I can do, I'm trying to get into voice acting. Oh, sorry. I just saw something about someone wanting to get into voice acting, but I don't know what it said. If you ask for artwork and it's something that I think I can do, I will do it. I'm just going to leave the artwork for later because I want to do a good job if I can. So let's start here. Maxime. What a beautiful name. Your bison's coming, Maxime, I promise. Okay? So if there's stuff that needs to be done on it, I will add that later because otherwise everyone on this poor thing is going to be here with me until next week while I try to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Okay. KK! Hi. For those of you who don't know, Kay was kind enough to do some artwork. Were those diamond beads? I don't know how you did that, Kay. It was a Charles portrait, and it was insane. 666 Maja, it looks like you said you have a birthday. Happy birthday coming up. Stick bison. Oh, good lord. Wait a minute. Was someone saying that they'd rather that I just do this stick bison right now? I've been very lucky to play a lot of really cool characters and a lot of really cool games. So I feel very fortunate. Stick bison or bust. Okay, wait. So is that someone people saying that they'd rather I just churn out a super ugly bison right now? And yes, Kay's diamond art is fantastic. Oh, well, I'm so glad that my work as Yone and Charles inspired people to want to get into voice acting. So I hope you do. And well, I guess all I'll say is to anyone out there that has a passion, I'm never going to tell people like, oh, your dreams can come true, because I think that's misleading and cruel. But I hope you have the opportunity, and when that opportunity arises, the courage to follow your passions and really go for stuff. Because looking back later and saying, if only, right, it's probably, if only I had done X, Y, or Z is probably the most tragic thing you can do, right? Okay. KK! Oh my God, the Sharpie is failing on me. Uh-oh, my wife just sent me something. 1 second. Folks. Oh God. So apparently my wife is wreaking havoc in the chat. Favorite Charles quote, and add you are enough. Well, KK, I hope it's okay. I think my favorite Charles quote is, as I've said before, is always. Just because I think it's so simple and so direct and so Charles. So this is what I'm gonna do. You are enough. Always. KKK. I hope that comes through. So, folks, I'm sorry. I'm going to be moving at a glacial pace, and I promise I will try to do better. But I'm learning as I go. Oh my God, stick figure bison. For real? For real? This is what people want? Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't just do that, can I? How would I do the bison? I don't even I need a reference. My goodness. Man, Streamily sent me these silver Sharpies, and let me tell you, it is not going so well with these. Good Lord, this is terrible. This is awful. Look at this bison. This is atrocious. I'm gonna have to go and do some sketching and do this again. I'm sorry, Maxime. I apologize. Okay, moving on. Oh, we got a different man. People like this poster, huh? Charles wrecking people. All right. I don't know if people want me to read the instructions out loud, and sometimes it might be personal, so maybe I won't unless it's something that I feel like might be okay. I'm so glad that so many people find Charles inspiring. I certainly find Charles inspiring. And he's actually, in all seriousness, there'll be moments in my day-to-day where something will be happening, or I'll be losing my cool or not behaving in a way that I think is in line with who I wish to be. And sometimes it'll be Charles that kind of steers me in the right direction. So I'm grateful for him, and I'm so glad other people find him to be cool. Oh God, 1 second. What's my wife saying? My wife is causing trouble in this chat. Gosh dang. Sharon, what you doing? Okay, Ash, what is up, my friend? How do people do these so fast? I'm so like blown away by my peers. Here you go, Ash. This is for you. Okay. And something motivating, and I just ask that be true to who you are, and you'll never go astray. Oftentimes I hear about people being like, yeah, I was playing, and I'm playing Arthur and just running around and spending days just out in the woods, and all of a sudden Charles will come out of nowhere and try to check in on me. So consider that Charles checking in on you. Okay. Oh, another bloody Charles poster. And Selena and Tyler. Aunt Selena. I don't know that I've ever actually seen that name. That's beautiful. Okay. So Aunt Selena and Tyler were saying that their favorite quotes are, for me, it seems like I was born to hurt and suffer myself. I wish there was another way. And I hardly know you, which was a lot of fun to do in the volume. Oh, and those of you, I know Roger talks about this a lot, and only because it was brought up as a voiceover. For the folks that don't know, Red Dead, like Jedi Survivor or Spider-Man 2 or any of these other games, is actually full performance capture. And the reason I bring that up is because it meant that we actually got to do those scenes on our feet, physically, in person, which I love voiceover, but getting to do those scenes in person with people like you're doing theater is just the best. And Selena and Tyler. In myself. Thank you so much, guys. This is fun, and I'm totally missing things in the chat, which sucks. So let me check in. So thirsty. Oh God. Do I want to know what's going on? Petition for trust always be topless. Oh, you people. Behave yourselves. No, I'm just kidding. Don't behave yourselves. I love it. I love it. This one's for Renee. All right, this one's much darker, so I'll go with the silver. Let's hope that this works. If not, I'll have to rewrite it later. Gosh dang. Let's see if the other Sharpie that you gave me is any better. Where did it go? Did I drop it? Probably. Or it's buried under all this stuff. Do. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this Sharpie works any better. Doesn't seem to be. Oh, maybe it is. Thanks, Renee. Christy. Both me and my husband love Charles. He's passionate and strong. Both me and my husband love Charles. He's passionate and strong, even when he's standing separate from his family. I think so too. And I think one of the things that I really enjoy about Charles is he doesn't necessarily like engage in a lot of small talk and all that other stuff, but family is so important to him, and he takes that really seriously. And so even when he's far away, I think the gang is always in his heart, which makes what happens just so much harder, you know? Thanks, Christy. I move at a glacial pace. This is crazy. Joe made it 1899. Okay. Oh, so this is one of the other pieces that's available, which I really like. Uh-oh. My wife is saying that folks want to hear about that first shoot I had for Charles and how things seem to change. So when I originally auditioned for Charles, my love, you're awesome. Thanks for being in the chat. And so I'll basically, because I'm writing and doing all this other stuff, possibly get Rajan and or Kotala posters. Whoa! Rajan, Professor Rajan Sabarimuttu. Anyone who's watched the Candela Obscura stuff via Critical Role, I'm so glad that you guys came along on the journey. So before I get distracted again, for those of you who don't know, my wife Sharon Muthu, who's also a phenomenal actor in her own right, has been in the chat, and because I'm missing all this stuff, is texting me when she thinks that there's something important that I should do. And she was saying that people want to know the backstory about Charles and his journey. And then she just wrote me back to be like, hey, you're going off on a tangent. Get back to it. I hope you guys can thank her for me, because she's keeping me on the straight and narrow. Thanks, baby. I love you. So when I originally auditioned for Charles, I didn't really know what I was auditioning for. And in the descriptor, he was basically described like a really not good dude. Really strong, really powerful, but really angry and really crazy. And I think the description had something in it like, the gang likes to have him around because he's a force to be reckoned with. But like when it starts to hit the fan, everyone gives him a wide berth, because once he goes into like his battle frenzy, he'll murder anybody within arm's reach, friend or foe. And I thought that was really interesting. So, you know, I auditioned, and I played him as like a really angry, kind of sullen dude. And then when I got to my first shoot, and I learned, thanks to Rob Weedoff, what the game was. Thanks, Joe. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't realize what I was getting into. And there was a scene, one of my first scenes with Roger, actually, one of Charles's first scenes with Arthur. And it's after, so people who know the scene in the camp where Micah says some really racist stuff to Charles, and Charles throws him across the ground and you know, tells him, eat that. Originally that was Steve Palmer, Bill, the character of Bill in the gang. And so we shot that scene, and you know, Steve, who's one of the nicest guys around, says some super mean stuff, and I tossed him and broke a whole bunch of equipment in the process. And the scene that followed was the scene of the aftermath with Arthur coming up to Charles, and I described it as Charles sitting at his tent reading a book, and Arthur's, you know, comes up and is like, you know, Charles, you okay? And Arthur and Charles, the instructions were like, Charles gets up, throws the book, and is like, no, I'm not okay, and walks off. And so I did it the way I was asked to do it, and we did it a couple of times. And then I asked if we could do it one more time, because I just got in my head about this thing of in that time period and Charles being who he is and everything I thought I understood about him. Wow, this guy can read. And not only can he read, which speaks to a certain level of education, he carries a book with him. Anyone who's ever done any kind of hiking, camping knows that weight and space are things that you try to optimize anytime you're on the move. And this gang is always on the move because they're always being chased, right? So a book has no utility. You can't start a fire. I mean, you could chuck it in and light it. I guess you could start a fire with it that way, but it's not a tool, right? It doesn't serve in any kind of survival situation. So it is a lot of weight and a lot of space for no other benefit. And all I could think about was how important that book must be to him. And any person who, after being angry enough to throw a grown man across the floor, finds comfort in a book. You know, he doesn't go out and go into town and get drunk and beat up a bunch of innocent people or anything like that. He doesn't go committing violence. He turns to a book for comfort, and I thought that was really interesting. And so I asked to do that one more time, and I took a moment and connected with Roger, who was one of the most giving scene partners you'll ever meet. And just took a second and kind of stood with him, because I didn't know Roger at all, and I didn't know Arthur at all, and so I just needed a second to kind of, I guess, check in with the man I had a scene with. And Roger's a really kind guy. And then we started the scene, and you know, Arthur comes up and he's like, Charles, you okay? And I got up to throw the book and then kind of realized what I was doing, and stopped myself and held the book close, and just, instead of exploding with it, you know, was like, no, I'm not okay, and kind of walked off. So that scene, instead of becoming about like, you know, like F you and F everybody, became a scene where Charles actually shows a lot of vulnerability. And I don't think he does that with a lot of people. So I felt like, without meaning to, or not, without, I guess, understanding big picture stuff, that scene became a scene where Charles, this like tough guy, this bruiser in the group, shows a side of him that I don't think he shows to a lot of people. And of course he shows it to Arthur. And everyone was like, okay, cut. And then the director walked off to Video Village, and there was a big kind of conference. And up until that point, there were scenes where like Charles was involved in like torturing people and, beating people up and doing some stuff to like innocent people that was not nice. And I'm not saying Charles is a saint, but and after that scene, Charles shifted, and like scenes that they'd shot with previous actors for Charles, where he was doing all this gnarly stuff, got changed out, so that Bill took over a lot of that, the crueler, more violent stuff, and Charles kind of became a moral compass for the gang, which I thought was really cool, really cool. Okay, sorry, I blabbed on way too long, and I can't apparently talk and sign at the same time because I want to do this well, and I don't want to mess it up. Okay, this is for Hillary. Any day we could die. It's true. We can go anytime, so live your life the best you can. And don't defer on your dreams if you can, because you never know how much time you got. Thanks, Hillary. And yeah, that's another really good one. In a way, it is a gift to know, right? That scene where he's trying to find some way to bring comfort to Arthur because Arthur's shared some terrible news. And I think maybe in that moment trying to bring comfort to himself too, because I think Charles is devastated to hear what's going on with his friend. Sarah. Boom, 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 boom. And thanks for coming, everybody. And I'm sorry that I'm not. Oh, yeah. I love that scene where they rescue the German family. That was one of the first shoots I did. Oh, God. What did I do now? My wife is the best. Okay. So people on the chat are asking about Charther, the folks that are shipping Arthur and Charles. Oh, well, this live isn't about to end unless they can boot me. So I wouldn't worry about that. And I'm sorry that I'm going so slow. I'll go as fast as I can. If that is true, then I guess I'll have to do another one, but I don't know why that would be the case. As far as Charther is concerned, I support it 100%. I support it 150%, 200%. If in your mind you want Charles and Arthur to have a romantic relationship, good for you. Charles is yours. I do everything I can with him, and as soon as that game is out into the world, Charles is no longer mine. He belongs to every one of you. And I mean, I've said this before, but if in your mind there's a romantic relationship there and that brings you joy, comfort, or just makes you happy, that's all the reasoning I need. All the more power to you. And for those of you who see Charles as being straight and having heterosexual relationships with people in the gang, great. That's also just fine. I'm not going to tell anyone that I support one or the other because I think it's really important that my opinion isn't used as ammunition against anybody. So I'm going to step back from that. I also don't want to be put in that kind of position. But any version of it that you want to ship, I fully support, as long as you know, people are being kind to one another. Brownie says the chat ends in an hour. Oh my God, is that true? Then I've really messed this up. Well, let's keep rocking then, as long as I can. How long is this going? We'll see if it bounces me in a sec. Folks saying hi. Hi. I'm way behind. Oh my gosh. I don't know how anyone does this so fast. Sarah. Thank you very much, Sarah. Well, it says I'm still live. Someone said that the live ends in an hour, and if that is the case, then I promise I'm just gonna start a new one. So we'll see what happens. Lynn. Ba-ba-ba. I know that as I get better at this, I'm sure I'll be able to turn and burn. And I know that time is important and I'm not looking to waste anyone else's time, but I don't know. I like getting a chance to just hang out with folks. Lava Bean! Man, there's some amazing artists on this chat. Wow. Oh, geez. Lynn wants me to draw a feather. Oh, gosh. Y'all are way overestimating my artistic talents, especially with a Sharpie that I can't erase. I will do my best. Where Sharon and I live, we have these beautiful hawks that stay in the trees around our house, and woe unto the squirrels that are not being careful. And they're just majestic, and every now and then we'll find these beautiful, huge hawk feathers. It's really cool. This is not one of these really cool feathers, unfortunately. Wait, what was that? Fans asking why I said I break stuff on set. Because I do. Lynn, I hope this is, man, I'm not happy with it, but maybe I can draw a better one in the future. I'll try to get better at it. I'm not a terrible drawer, but I need to like study it and practice. For those people that are asking why I said I break stuff on set, I've been involved in martial arts or combatives of some sort all my life, and I'm a very physical actor. So the very first day that I was on set, literally the first thing I was supposed to do was this scene with Steve Palmer playing Bill, where he says that super racist stuff to Charles, and Charles throws him across the room. And later that would end up becoming Micah. Jessica, hi. So we were wearing what's called an HMCs, which are head or helmet mounted cameras, right? Which is how you capture your face performance, because all of this is done in person and it's live and digitally recorded. And then our performance is digitized and placed onto our avatars, the characters that we play. And I'm not a stuntman, but because of my martial arts and my weapons work and stuff, I have been fortunate enough to do a lot of stunts and combat choreo and stuff for video games and whatnot. And normally when you do that, you don't wear a helmet and all this stuff, because that camera is incredibly expensive and very sensitive. And it requires you to have a transmitter and these packs and everything on you. So I assumed that we were going to move into soft caps, which is just this like literally like a skull cap with the markers on it, which tracks like your head movement, but no camera, because it's really easy to break. All right, Jessica. And so when I realized what they wanted me to do with Steve, I asked if we were going to move to soft caps, and everyone was like, no, we're going to keep it as it is. So these helmet-mounted cameras are almost always designed so there's a single arm that comes off one side of the helmet, and then this camera is here, so it's like a hook or an antler. And so, you know, I had mine on the right side and Steve had his on the right side, so we would, you know, if we weren't careful, we could lock like this. So I told Steve, like, okay, well, if you're, and we don't know each other at the time, right? He doesn't know that I do a lot of this movement stuff and whatever. And he's a big dude. And so I said, well, okay, then I'll turn my head to the right, you turn your head to the right, and hopefully we don't lock up, and we'll do the thing. And then Tempest, our technical director, came by and was like, no, just do it fully real. Like, just commit to it. Don't worry about adjusting anything for cameras. And I was like, I'm gonna break it. He's like, it'll be fine. I told Video Village I'm gonna break it. I told everyone who'd listen, like, I'm gonna break it. And they're like, it's fine. So we did the scene, and sure enough, like, our camera arms locked when I threw him, and like both just shattered. And so in that moment when Charles comes up and he's like, eat that, my camera was actually swinging off this broken arm like this, and I was like, eat that, and I just turned, I was like, oh God. And at the beginning and end of any performance capture session, you usually do what's called a T pose or an A pose, or versions of that, to let the computer know kind of the capital letter and the period at the beginning and end of the sentence. It lets the computer know that this is a sequence being shot in length. And I was like, I just got fired. This is literally the first time I stepped on the set, and I just got fired. I also threw Steve, like, I mean, we set mats for where he was supposed to go, and I threw him like to the back edge of the mats. He almost missed the mats, and I felt awful. And everyone was like, oh my God, he broke like thousands of dollars worth of equipment. And then like the rest of the day, I broke a hammer, a sledgehammer. They had these like wagon wheels that were made of like steel and speed rail, which is like this steel that's used like hex bolts to lock it in. I like broke steel piping, dented it when I ran into it. Like, I think I broke like 7 prop pieces. It was awful. And so from then on, thanks, Jessica. From then on, they made a jar that literally said Noshir's break jar on it, and like the joke was I would have to put money in every time I broke something. And our set builders were amazing because they had to build all this stuff out of steel piping because you can't block the cameras that are all over the room. And so if you're on a wagon or breaking someone out of jail or whatever, you have to have all this stuff to climb on and whatever. And we'd come into the volume, which is the stage space that we were in, and everyone would check in, and the director would be like, is set ready? And they'd be like, ready. And then someone would be like, Noshir's in this scene. And then the set builders would be like, please hold. And they'd go and reinforce all the steel components and stuff because they know I was going to break stuff. And then 10 minutes later, they'd be like, okay, it says Nosh proof that we're going to make it. So that's how that happened. Anyone who's ever played the movie, the video game Days Gone, I did a lot of the action stunts and stuff for the lead, for Deacon, and I broke like 3 motorcycles, like all kinds of prop. I just break stuff all over the place. Anyone who's played Miles Morales, there's a scene where 2 of these Roxxon guys are beating on Miles, and we used a dummy for it so we could actually haul off. Steve, I didn't break you, did I? I'm sorry if I did. Steve, you're the best. I don't see Steve in the requests, but Steve, what's up, dude? I miss you, man. So anyone who's seen that scene with the beatdown of Miles, we used a dummy for that scene, and the last shot, I literally tore the head clean off the dummy and went flying through the volume. I get in trouble a lot on sets, but no one can ever say that I half-ass it. Jackie Fry. All right, Pookie, here we go. There you go, Pookie Bear. Done. Oh, by the way, I forgot I'm supposed to add hearts to this one, Jessica. Oh God, am I getting yelled at again? How do I do that? Because oh God, what did I do? Because when I tried to see if I could get Steve to join, it doesn't even show him as an option. Steve, if you're still there, try to request it again, because I can't seem to get this to work. I see 4 people in the chat, all 4 of which I don't know. Oh, shit! Peter's on here now! I still don't see Steve. Dang it. So, one of the things that I love... Oh, Peter's in the chat. Here we go. Let me see if I can get it to work, because apparently Instagram hates me. Every time I have to accept it twice. Let's see what happens. What's up, dude?
How's it going, man?
It's going. I've signed like 3 posters in like the last hour and a half. I'm awful at it. God damn.
I'm down here spur of the moment, so I don't have any earbuds in, so I can kind of hear you, but I saw that you were live, and I wanted to say hi.
My man, dude, I love you for coming by. Thanks so much. How's the beach?
It's great. As you can see here, I'm in Cabo.
Oh.
It's awesome.
Amazing.
Right now, it's, where I'm at out east, it's a lot colder, so this is awesome. How's the signing going?
I'm slow. I don't know how you guys do this. I've got like only a handful of things, and it's taking me forever. But I'm having a good time chatting with folks, so that's okay.
Nice. You look great, man.
Oh, thanks, dude. You look great. I'm glad to see you enjoying the outdoors and having a good time. You there with
Well,
your family?
dude, yes. Well, I'm here with my wife. My daughter's in school right now. We're taking a little break, and I'm just for a few days and then heading back. But
That's awesome.
yeah. So it's awesome. Congratulations on everything. Bad Batch, right?
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, we got season 3 coming up. I mean, hopefully they have a good
Nice.
time. Rampart's
I
still in
love it.
prison,
I got to get
unfortunately.
back into it. I got to rewatch some of it. To get back into
Oh,
the new season.
I didn't know that you were watching it. That's awesome. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, totally. And then of course I was playing the new Star Wars game a little while ago. I was like, holy shit, that's you. Was it Bode?
Yeah,
Bode,
they
right?
gave me a mullet, man. I was
Yeah.
so angry.
Fucking awesome.
Thanks, brother.
Well, look, man, my reception is crappy and it's hard for me to hear you, so I apologize. But I just wanted to check in and
Dude,
go, hey.
I'm so glad you came by. Thanks so much, my man. Enjoy the beach.
I may have lost you already. If you could see me, hey, love you, man. Okay. I don't know if I cut out there for a second,
You
but
did, but
love
it's all
you.
good. All good, man. Yeah, enjoy
And
the beach,
now,
my man. And thanks for coming by.
dude, have a great rest of your signing, and thanks for taking up all of the rest of my data. Now I can't use my phone anymore.
I'm sorry. Thanks so much, dude.
No, it was really my choice. So, all right, man.
I love it.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. I miss your face.
All right, love you, man. Bye-bye.
Love you too, brother. Peace. Oh, man, I love that people are swinging by. That's so awesome. Steve, if you're still on here and I missed your live chat request, I think he's coming in and out, but then no Steve. So, Steve, if I missed you, I'm so sorry. It wasn't on purpose, I promise. Zana Zira? Beautiful name. Ah, well, I'm so glad that you like Charles so much. I'm always so thrilled to hear that people enjoy Charles. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone for being so patient with me. I mean, this thing apparently is still going, so I'm assuming that people didn't get thrown out of the chat. And if that's not the case, I think my wife would have blown through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man and kicked my butt and let me know. So thank you, sweetheart, for having my back and helping everyone else. Nawedge? That's a beautiful name. Nawej. Nawedge. Amazing. Okay, sounds good, friend. Oh, people are asking what my man. Sharon is essentially moderating this chat, which I'm so grateful for because. Okay, just so everyone knows, I'm so lucky because I am married to the most wonderful woman I've ever met. She's my best friend, and oftentimes if I'm auditioning for stuff or I've got a really hard scene, she'll help me talk it through, and I would not be the the person I am today without her. She's made me a better person, and I love her very much. So thank you, sweetheart, for keeping me on the straight and narrow. And for supporting everyone in this chat. What martial arts have I studied? I started with Shotokan Karate and Ishinryu, so both karate styles. Then when I went to college, my good friend Eric Harris, he'd studied a Chinese Indonesian style of Kung Fu, and so we started getting together to train, and it became very clear very quickly that what he was practicing was, for me, a style that I really, really loved. So I started training in Luxiang Royal Kung Fu under him. And so we did that all through our time at Cornell. I also explored capoeira while I was there, and Hung Gar Kung Fu, which is a form of Shaolin Kung Fu. I've done some other work. I trained at Camp Undefeated, which is an MMA gym in New York, for a bit. And I've got a lot of firearms experience, and I've trained a lot of hostile combatives. Ooh, did I get booted? Let's see. It says I'm still live. Can people still see me? It looks like people can still see me. So if you can still see me in the chat, please give me like a thumbs up or something. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear it. I don't know if I got cut off or what. I don't know if Sharon's in the chat, but no worries. Thank you so much. We're gonna be here for like 100 days. Oh my gosh. Interesting. What's up, Nicole? Thank you, Nicole. Martina, happy belated birthday. Thanks for letting me be a small part of it. Hold on one second, folks. I'm gonna see what my wife was saying. Someone's saying to save my previous live. I'm assuming that's something I can do once I close all this stuff out? Does anyone know? I'm assuming I can't save it while I'm in the middle of another live. Star Wars fans, yeah! Nakira fans. I'm glad you like the shirt. Oh, man. Sorry that I'm such a Luddite, folks. I wish I knew more about how this tech works, but I'm a dumbass. I'll get better as I go, I promise. Oh, The kid is up. Lava Beam, go do your thing. You're amazing. Germany, hi. Mary. Oh, I haven't opened these yet. I remember first seeing the when these were coming out, when the game was about to be released, or had just been released. And it was like, whoa, this is really happening. We've been working on this for such a long time. Well, Mary, thanks for coming. Thank you so much, Mary. Have I ever worked with Troy Baker? I have. He was a part of Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I don't think I can talk about working with him on the other thing. But yeah, I have worked with him, and he's never been anything but super, super kind and super wonderful. And I guess we did work together. I did a good amount of the stunt stuff in The Last of Us 2. So we didn't really interact on that set, but he was there, and he's amazing. He's amazing and a really nice guy. All right, Shay. Thank you so much. Make it out to none, special instructions, none. Okie dokie. Thank you, whoever you are. Wow, a whole bunch of people joining in here. What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming by and saying hello. Amelia! Dun, dun, dun. Let's see if this Sharpie will last. so much, Amelia. I'm sure I'm missing a whole bunch of questions, so if you've asked a question and I missed it, I'll miss them a lot. Feel free to re-ask if you can. Noshir versus pens is my new Oh, Sharpies, man. What the hell? Kaz. What's up, my friend? I really hope I get to meet a bunch of you in person one day. I'm hoping to do cons and stuff. So if that's the case, hopefully I'll get to meet a bunch of you in person. That would be awesome. My wife is the best. Eurocast, thank you so much. Oh, my wife is back in the chat. If you see Sharmuz is saying hi, that's her. There's a LexCon coming up. I don't know anything about these conventions, so if someone has a convention that they'd like me to go to, let me know. I just saw something going through about trying. Oh my God, dude, moving so fast, I can't even. Fan Expo in Dallas. Cool. I'd love to. Oh, some folks that know Bode. MCM in London. I'd really like to. Oh yeah, and for someone who was asking about throwing the chair, yes, there were a couple times where, especially if it was purely action and not dialogue, they would always try to have the actors do the work, but on occasion, we'd have to fill in for each other just because that person couldn't be there for that particular shoot, and it was like a really small incidental thing. So I think I've heard that Ben got to throw a chair on my behalf, which is awesome. I know that I had to do that once or twice for folks, including for Peter as Micah. And for those of you who don't know, Micah, he draws dueling style, right? He has his revolvers with the butt ends facing out, so he hooks and spins the guns in his hands to for his quick draw. And Peter really did that on set. He really did that speed draw, and it was awesome. He worked really hard on it. And I had to play a scene where I had to draw as Peter. And literally, I rehearsed that all day and ended up like, my fingers were like bleeding when it was done. And I couldn't do it nearly as well as he did. And actually, a bit of trivia for Jedi Survivor, Bode has dual pistols, and they decided to have it in the double harness, which is something when I originally came on, I'd suggested a different loadout because drawing with double hands this way in close quarters combat is a really good way to get yourself stabbed, right? Because if I cross my hands like this and someone's close enough, they can literally use their hand to pin both my arms to my chest, draw their blade, right? Whop, whop, and do some serious damage. So I wanted to suggest a different loadout, but that loadout had already been decided. And so one of the draws that I introduced to try to get around having to cross my arms was the duelist draw. So I would draw this way so that they had it, and like if there was ever a moment where I was doing something with one hand and I wanted to draw, I would cross body draw this way. But if I was trying to draw in a moment of speed, I would pull here and have them come out, and the pistols actually. I haven't played the game, so I don't know what actually happened. But originally, the pistols would be pretty compact, and then once Bo draws them, like the biometric permissions unload, and the pistol actually like opens up and gets longer, which was pretty cool. And then I reverse and put it back. Cassie, hi. I don't know if anyone is still on this chat who requested a signature, and I'm sorry if you've been waiting. But Cassie, hello. Oh, I was just talking about Boat. I didn't mean to. I didn't read your instructions, Cassie. But I'm so glad that you like Boat as well. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, getting to play. I think everyone recognizes me as Scorpion, and I know you get his bike. But a lot of folks don't know that I'm also Cyber Ninja Oda in that game. The assassin that has the full optic camouflage and the double blades. And then at some point, they brought me back in, and I had to play this older man who mistakes what's his name for Hideshi Hino, the TV star. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Cassie. Please sign under the text. All right, Camille, that I can do. I probably missed a bunch of stuff. Oh, hi. Well, I hope you liked it, Cassie. I just happened to look up in time to see that. That's funny. And thank you for requesting the signature. And like I said before, I really hope I get to meet some of you in person today. Right there. Thanks, Camille. No instructions, just wanted to say that I love your work. Well, whoever you are, number 49 in the list, that's really sweet of you, and thank you. And I wish I could thank you by name, but there's no name listed. So thank you, whoever you are. Skylar from Australia, my goodness. Aussies would love to see the gang at a convention someday. Well, Sharon and I have some very good friends who live in Australia, and I would love to go. I don't know if there have been cons that the rest of the gang have gone to, but if not, we should fix that. Charles. What's up, folks? I'm sorry if you've been waiting and I didn't say hi earlier, but hello. Am I ticklish? I am ticklish, but much to my wife's dismay, I am very good at being able to turn it off. So, and she is not. Mwahahaha, which I've used to my advantage way too many times already. I love the name Skylar, by the way. It's really pretty. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, people really want me to doodle bison, huh? That last one was just atrocious. You'd think that, well, I mean, I guess y'all didn't see it, so if at this point, Simona, you're like, actually, I take it back, you shouldn't draw bison. Unfortunately, I have no way of seeing that, so. I'm just trying to see if I missed any. I'm glad you like your bison. Yes, Roger did warn me. Oh my gosh. Y'all are amazing. This is Charles's face and a bison's face. If you go around shooting bison, don't do it. Thank you, Simona. Shaniqua. Another really beautiful name. Oh, Brawler Charles. Dun, dun, dun. Am I proud of you? I've bothered Charles 5 times already. I mean, you're welcome to bother Charles. I don't know if I haven't played the game, so I don't know if you bother him enough if he actually like clobbers you, but thank you, Shaniqua. And I'm sorry that I'm not a better artist. Something I'd really like to work on, actually. Oh, and by the way, for anyone who's an artist out there who's done fan art for any character I've played, thank you. How amazing. And just as an artist myself, how incredibly flattering, be it fan art or fan fiction or what have you, how incredibly humbling that to think that other artists out there would want to put their talents and efforts towards giving a character you've created further life. That's just wild. I draw Charles as a cat. That's hilarious and awesome, and I want to see it. Chris Esperanza. What's up, Chris? I certainly can. There you go, Chris. Eat that. Oh. And by the way, this is not to anyone in particular, and I'm happy to write "eat that." I just want to let folks know it's not uncommon now for me to be on a Reddit thing or like a YouTube comment or something, and have someone send me the Micah line, hoping that I'll respond with "eat that," and I am super grateful and really appreciate it. However, I'm not going to respond to those comments anymore, only because Micah says some really terrible things that are really offensive to Native Americans, Indigenous peoples, First Peoples, and I don't remember what exactly he says, but it's something that I want to make sure doesn't become okay for folks to say, because I don't ever want racist phrases to be thrown around casually. And I think I've responded to those comments initially because I knew it was just fans looking to interact, and I am grateful for that. But it's really important to me that I thought a lot about it, and I don't ever want that to hurt anybody. So that's what I'm going to say about that. Okay. I'm grateful for the fan interactions. I'm so grateful that, that anyone knows who I am. Like, it's just that and like knows the characters I play. That's so insane. And I'm so, I still can't really wrap my head around it, but it means the world to me. But I want to make sure that in encouraging that dialogue and in conversing with all of you, that I'm not diminishing or hurting anyone else in the process. Okay, and I hope you guys can understand that. If you see someone in comments, leave a comment like that. Please don't feel the need to like tear them up or blow them up. If you feel that there's a way to politely let them know that I'm not responding to those comments, because I just can't respond to all of those with a reason why I'm not going to reply. Please do, but please don't ever. I know that people aren't doing that out of malice or because being racist is cool, because everyone knows it's not, and they're just being enthusiastic. So let's be kind to each other out there, okay? There's already this world would be a much better place if we all just took a breath and tried to make the kind choice. Right? Not trying to lecture, so I'm gonna shut up now. Lore. That's an amazing name, especially as a storyteller. I think Lore is an amazing name. I don't know if the I don't know if etymology is the right word when it comes to names, but I don't know what the background of that name is, but I know it as story and being a storyteller. I think Lore is a really wonderful and powerful name. Thanks so much, Lore. I really appreciate you being here. And if you're not actually here, I appreciate you anyway. Wyatt and Dakota. Oh wait, let me make sure I don't miss anything anyone's saying. Well, I mean, I'm missing a ton. What am I saying? But Carl Smith alive? Oh, so anyone who sees painted.light in the chat, I'm just gonna go by Star because that's what I've seen other fellow artists refer to you as. So, but if you've seen their artwork, Painted Light did. I think I first discovered her work when I saw some art she'd made for Horizon Forbidden West and Katalo and the rest of the Aloy gang, and I was just blown away. And since then, my wife commissioned a work for Boda Kuna from her, which just floored me. Super talented, and so check out her stuff. She's amazing. She's amazing. And I think there are a ton of other artists on here. I saw Lavine on here earlier, who are just incredible. And if I've liked your art or commented, but I didn't recognize your call sign on here, or I didn't say anything, please know it's not me trying to dismiss you or not paying attention. So many incredibly talented people on here. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful to you. I talk too much. I talk way too much. And it's freezing up here. My gosh. Wyatt and Dakota. What are you staring at? Wyatt, you just graduated from college. Congratulations. It's a big achievement, and I'm excited for what the future holds for you, Wyatt. It's awesome. Okay. Should I write a... Oh, one day I'm going to figure out a flow. I mean, this is my first day, so I guess I'll try to be kind to myself, but one day I'll figure out a flow here. This Sharpie is going to give me the fits. There you go, Wyatt and Dakota. Thank you so much. And Wyatt, again, congrats on your graduation. That's awesome. Noshir is in practically everything. Well, I don't know if that's true. There's a ton of stuff that I'd love to be in, but I'm very grateful that I've gotten to tell a lot of stories, for sure. For sure, for sure. Make it out to chicken patty chocolate cake? Chicken patty chocolate cake? Well, okay. And you want me to draw a chicken? Heaven help us all. Now I really want a chicken sandwich. Oh my goodness. All right. Stay on target, no, stay on target. To make sure I actually have room to write chicken patty chocolate cake, I want to try and write it all in one line. I know how to spell, I swear, but you know, sometimes when people have interesting call signs or names or nicknames, they like spell stuff a little differently, and I just wanted to make sure I wasn't butchering someone's call sign. This is so bad. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Well, ask and you shall receive. You wanted me to draw a chicken, and that's what I did. I mean, I don't know if it's actually chicken. It kind of looks like a sharp-billed duck with a haircut. Oh, mercy. This is why they hire me to just walk and talk. And I can barely do that. Midnight Phantom? That's a dope name. Okay. Not that chicken patty chocolate cake is not. I think that's dope too. All right, Midnight Phantom, aka Stephanie. Here we go. An uplifting line from Charles. Well, Midnight Phantom, if you're okay with it, well, I guess, I don't know if you can actually tell me if you're okay with it, but I'm going to use the moment when Arthur is riding with Charles and tells him about his diagnosis, and Charles tells him, you know, in a way, you're lucky to know. I think it's really interesting that Charles uses that moment to try to give Arthur comfort and hope in the idea that he still has time to give the days he has left meaning and purpose. And I love. Oh, there you are, and I love that. So if that works for you, Midnight Phantom 44, I see you. Then give me a thumbs up, and I'll do that. And of course, when I was writing, I think I missed if Midnight Phantom Stephanie actually said it was okay. Thank you, Stephanie. Brownie, are you doing nice things on there? I have the feeling you are. Paige! Hi there. Thank you, Paige. Oh, I almost forgot to write a number. Oh my gosh, I just finished the VIPs, which are, how do people, Roger has like hundreds and hundreds of these. How does it not take him like a month? Or, well, maybe it does take him a month, I don't know. Bode, yeah, that's me. Nemo. For anyone who's on Tumblr, Nemo, I don't know if he posted it anywhere else, and is a fan of, well, I guess Critical Role broadly, but specifically Candela Obscura. I had the incredible privilege and joy of being a part of the Circle of Tide and Bone's latest round for Candela Obscura, and I got to play a character, Professor Rajan Savrimutu, and had a blast with him. And he is he's an interesting dude. Roger did it in 2 days. That's insane. Stay on target. And so there's been some really cool fan art for Rajan, and this artist Nemo is doing these. Is it appropriate for me to say tarot cards, Nemo? I'm not sure, but they're dope, and they depicted Rajan as the devil card, which was really really cool. Monochrome graphite, are you Nemo? Or if you aren't, if you've done other work as Raj, and I just don't recognize your name or haven't seen it, let me know because I'd love to check it out. Anyway, Nemo, you're amazing. You're incredible. And as I've said on here already, but I'll happily shout it from the rooftops, I am so just blown away by the incredible artistic talent of some of the folks who happen to be fans of anything I'm doing. That's just, it's just nuts. And Nemo, you are crazy, crazy talented, and I think the only ones I've seen so far were Abria and Abria's character, my character, and Ashley Birch's character, Elsie. She's Justice, and oh man, that tarot card with the lungs from the cullet. Holy crap! I shared it with we have like a Tide and Bone group chat kind of thing, and Liam O'Brien's constantly posting fan art that he sees, and I happened to see the Elsie piece first and posted it, and Ashley went nuts. It was really cool. So thank you, Nemo, and a little message from me, and hopefully you see the devil smiley face and know that I know. Let's see. Wait a minute. What's happening? My list like keeps growing. Did I miss it? I don't know how that works. Lucy, hi. Which one is this? Brawler Charles. Bum, bum, bum. I'm so glad you liked Charles, Lucy. That's awesome, and I'm so flattered. so much, Lucy. Smiley, it's going to change again. It is going to change again. What is happening here? I don't understand this. Oh, no. Wait, what time is it? Oh, guys. I gotta finish this signing right now. I'm already late. And I've barely made a dent in anything. Okay. I'm going to close this out here, and then I'll have to come back. But I guess people, like they said, I can sign stuff that isn't VIP, like off camera and stuff. But that doesn't seem like very much fun. And you guys have put so much support and attention my way. So how about this? Let me close out here because I need to get back to being a dad. But I am going to try to find another time when I can go back to this live and sign more of these, okay? I'm sorry that I'm so slow. I will get better as I go, though. I actually really, really like taking the time to get to know a couple of you a little bit and chat a little bit. I hope it never turns into something where I'm just kind of churning these out, you know what I mean? Never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought that I'd be a storyteller. I thought I was going to be a doctor. And then to think that I'd get to step in the shoes of characters that people like so much is more than I could have ever dreamed of. So just know that I'm super, super grateful, and I want to try to make sure that I respect your guys' money, obviously, but your support and your time and your friendship as well. So my kid needs me, so and Sharon definitely needs me to be there to help Sharon the duties. So I'm gonna get going, but I'm so I'm so grateful to all of you for being here, and I hope I can do more of these, and I'm hoping that as we move forward, I can maybe do some of these and put them towards some really good causes, and we can make some good change out there. How's that sound? Okay, I'm gonna get going, but I'm grateful to all of you, and I will try to figure out how I save this so that people can see it later, and we'll come back and do another live, and I'll finish these up. Okay? All my love to you folks. Thank you so much for being here for me, and so grateful to all my fellow gang members who came in and joined me on the chat. Outlaws for life, everybody. You take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other, and we'll talk more soon. Bye.